Meanwhile, the little girl's breathing grew weaker and weaker. The rescue team leader called the girl's father to ask if he had gotten the password, adding that the oxygen level inside the safe was running out fast. If they failed to open the door soon, the consequences would be unimaginable. When the woman heard this, she thought that her husband had hired someone to put on an act to trick her and told him to leave immediately. From the other end of the line, they heard another urgent voice saying that something was wrong and that the child's heart rate was dropping rapidly, and that they needed to find the password right away. But just then, the man accused the girl's father of hiring actors to stage the whole thing in order to trick her into giving him the password. The foolish woman chose to believe the man over her husband, stating that she would never hand over the password unless they brought their daughter right in front of her. The woman's words gave the man an idea. He asked the rescue team to carry the safe to the yoga studio. Soon enough, the safe was brought over. The woman could not believe that her husband would go to such lengths for money and hire so many so-called actors, until she saw the rescuers show their official IDs. But the man insisted that the IDs were fake. Watching her husband frantically begging for the password, the woman decided to open the safe herself to make him give up once and for all. However, after she entered the password, the safe triggered its lockout mechanism, and it turned out that she had entered the wrong password. As the oxygen level continued to plummet, the girl's father's legs gave way and he fell to his knees in front of the safe, begging the rescuers to find a way to save his daughter. Suddenly, he remembered that he could reset the password by answering the security question correctly. He begged his wife frantically to reset the password, but the evil man stepped in again, trying to frame him with more false accusations. Fortunately, at that moment, the little girl inside the safe managed to call out for her father to save her. Reluctantly, the woman went to reset the password, but the man grabbed her and claimed that it was the little girl's birthday and that she was supposed to be celebrating with her grandparents at the hotel, so there was no way she could be trapped inside the safe, and that the voice must be fake. The woman suddenly came to her senses and started blaming her husband, saying that he was consumed by jealousy and that she would never reset the password even if she were beaten to death. The man told his wife to call his parents and ask if they had picked up their daughter to celebrate her birthday at the hotel, but by then, only 1% of the oxygen was left inside the safe. Seeing her husband groveling on his knees, the woman finally gave in and called her parents to check if what he was saying was true, but the guilty man snatched the phone away from her. Furious that he was about to stir up trouble again, the girl's father could no longer contain his anger and punched the man in the face. This only made him look like a violent monster in his wife's eyes, and she demanded that he kneel down and apologize to the man. By the time the oxygen inside the safe was completely depleted, the girl's father had cast aside all his pride and knelt down before the man. Satisfied, the woman finally went to reset the password, which turned out to be their daughter's date of birth. What an absurd joke it was. She told her husband to open the safe, but when the safe door finally swung open, she was instantly frozen in shock at the sight inside.